Hey guys, welcome back to another Code Camp World Challenge. Today we're making an awesome game called Mummy Run. Now in Mummy Run, we're going to have our player and it's going to be like an endless runner. You have heaps of mummies that are going to be chasing you and you have to jump over some obstacles and try and get to the next level. Remember, if you get stuck on anything, you can always pause this video and come back. So let's get started. Make your way on to codecampworld.com. And then we're going to log in. Now remember, these are the details that you got at camp. Just go ahead and type in your username and your password and you can sign in. If you forget your password, you can always click this button and we'll go ahead and send back your username and password to you right away. Press sign in and then we're going to make our new game. Now you can call your game whatever you want, but for this one I'm just going to call it Mummy Run because I'm going to have lots of mummies chasing after me. If you ever get stuck on your game name, just click need a suggestion for your game name. Otherwise, leave the code mode as block coding and the grid size as medium. Then press save. Awesome. Now go ahead to your scenes and we're going to add our first scene. I'm just going to call it level 1. Because this is going to be the first level. Now for this game, it's going to be a really long level, but not very tall, because we're going to keep running across the game. So the cells across is going to be 200 and the cells down is just 10. Great. Once you're done, press save. So now we've got our super long level, but it's a bit boring, so we can go ahead and click here to change the background color. You can choose whatever color you want. So I'm going to choose this kind of scary blue color because it looks very mysterious. So for now, we're just going to leave this and we're going to go ahead and start on with our hero. To do that, click the actors and the plus button. And I'm just going to leave my hero name as Hero, but if you want to give it a name like Magical Unicorn, go ahead. Press save and then you can choose your animation. To find the character pictures, you can just click any category and choose characters. Then find whichever one your favorite is. I'm going to go ahead and choose Monster Wizard. This one looks cool. You can choose whatever you like. Go ahead and click on the top row from left to right. Remember, if you make a mistake, you can always shift and click to remove it and then click the right ones. Great. So now you can see your picture here and this is what your hero is going to look like. Now we're going to go ahead and add in our baddie. My baddie is going to be the mummy that's going to chase my player around and we have to try and escape and get to the next level as fast as you can so that you don't get eaten by the mummies. So I'm just going to go ahead and look for a really cool mummy. Awesome. And, ooh, I like this one. So you can choose whatever you want your baddie to look like. And then press use this sprite sheet. And we're going to do the same thing. Click on the top row from left to right. Awesome. Now we're going to go back to our scenes. And we get to decorate. So to do that, we're going to click on tiles and add our tile set. You can choose whatever one you like the most. I'm going to go ahead and choose oh, desert. I like this one. Okay, use this tile set and then you can go ahead and decorate. For this game, we're going to try and get a floor all over on the bottom. Don't forget to scroll across and make sure that you have one all the way till the end and add in some obstacles that your hero is going to jump over. You also want to make sure that you have a ceiling on the top. So now you can keep going designing and I will see you. Once you've finished designing and you've got it across the whole level, then you can go ahead and add in your hero. We're not going to add in our bad guy because the game's going to do that for us later when we get to code it. But otherwise, it's time to move on to the coding. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead, click on actors, go to your hero, go to the code, and click here to add a function. This one is going to be called setup. And the type is going to be when this actor is created. Press add. And now we're going to drag in make camera follow so that the camera is always following your player as it travels across your awesome adventure. And then set can rotate when hit to no. Add set affected by gravity and change that to yes, because we do want it to fall when you jump. Then click on scene and drag in set scene gravity. Our scene gravity is going to be 0 for X because we don't want to pull it sideways, and make the Y gravity 900. Awesome. Then we're going to add our jump code. And in this game, when you want to jump, we're going to click the scene. So make the type when the scene is clicked. Then press add. Then go on to actor. Scroll down and find set Y speed. And the Y speed is going to be -400. Once you've done that, we're going to add another function, and this is going to be called run. The type is going to be when the actor is updated, so your actor is always running, and set the X speed to 250. Awesome. Now our hero is going to always be running and you'll be able to jump. But so far we're not going to be able to use our baddies. So we're going to add another function, and this is going to be called restart, because we want to restart every time we hit a baddie. When this actor hits another actor, and we want it to be when this actor hits a bad guy. Go to scene, and we want to restart our current scene. Great. Then we're going to go ahead onto scenes and level 1. Go to the code and press click here to add a function. This function is going to be called spawn bad guy. And the type is going to be every X seconds. And we're going to change the X to 1. So every second, we're going to add a new bad guy into our game. Scroll down to the bottom of actor and then drag in create an actor. Then change it to create new bad guy at the X is going to be 10 and the Y is going to be 250. Great. So now, if you go ahead and test your game, we're going to have our person who can run, and our baddie was made there every second. But what you'll notice is that our baddie can't move. So we're going to go to actors and bad guy. Go to code and click here to add a function, and we're going to call this one setup as well. The type is going to be when this actor is created, and add. Awesome. So we're going to drag in keep in world because we don't want our mummies to be going off the world. And drag in set affected by gravity to no. We want it to stay in that same position, and set sensor to yes. Now we need to make sure that our mummies can move as well. So we're going to add a function and call it move. This type is going to be when this actor is updated, so that it's always running and chasing us. Scroll down to where it says set X speed and change the X speed to 250. Now you can go ahead and launch your game. And then we've got our mummy that's chasing us, and when it gets you, you restart the level. Awesome. But what we want to add now is another level, because we've got one, but why not have more? To do that, we're going to go to scenes and add another level. This one's going to be called level 2. Make the cells across 200 and the cells down 10 again. and then press save. Now you can go ahead and keep decorating your level, but now we need to add the code so that when our player gets to the end of the level, it's going to move to the next one. To do that, we're going to add another function, and this is go to next level. The type is going to be when this actor is updated, so the computer is constantly checking this to see if it's gotten to the end of the level. And now this one is going to be a little bit trickier, but I know we can do it. So to do that, we're going to go to logic and drag in an if statement. Then scroll down a bit to where it says is greater than. Drag that into the top box. And now we're going to go ahead to actor, and where it says get X position, I'm going to drag that into the first one. So it says is if X of this, that is greater than, and go to scene, get scene width, drag that in, and then what we want it to do is go to the next scene. So drag and go to next scene, and there you have it. Awesome, let's test it. So launch it, and now it's time to run away and escape from the mummies. Now we made our levels really nice and long, so then it's going to be harder for us to get to the next level, which is great because we don't want it to be too easy. But once you get to the end of the next level, get to go to level 2. So you can go ahead and keep designing and make it as awesome as you can. Awesome! So now you've got your very own mummy run game. Great job! We can't wait to see you at our next code camp. Bye!